I think I see where it's going with this one, E.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys. We were just having the greatest conversation before we got started. Not a conversation that we can have live with you guys. That is why we were a little bit tardy. Sorry to be late, but we're so happy to have you guys with us. Welcome to Puck It to talk everything about the NHL today. Brought to you by the Betting News Network. My name is Sweatpan Jesus.
I'm Gretzky Betskis.
I'm Rachel.
Let's fucking go. Excited to have you.
Like nickname for you.
Nemo.
Nemo
yeah.
is the nickname.
Nemo, and I'm Nemo. Nemo Bets. There
I
you
actually
go.
have a betting Instagram account if you guys want to follow it. It's only betting.
Nice.
Isn't it at Nemo Bets? Isn't that what it is?
Yep.
Nice. There you go.
There you go.
Go follow Rachel on the Instagram at Nemo Bets. Go follow all of us on social media if you're not already. Go follow us obviously at Betting News. Excited to have you guys with us to talk all about the stick and puck today on the Frozen Pond, guys. Huge slate, massive NHL slate. We got blessed tonight. So last season when we established that we were going to do Puck It on Tuesdays, it was because there was always a really beautiful NHL slate on Tuesdays. The scheduling committee must have then watched our show and then said, these guys need to think some and have some wrenches thrown in their plans because the Tuesday slates have not always been as sexual as they were last year. However, today, not the case. Really beautiful slate. What's up, Prindy? What's up, bud? Thanks for being here. How are you? Glad to have you here. Nice slate tonight. Massive amount of games. We're getting close to the end we're getting that point of the season where these games are starting to mean a little bit more. Playoff pushes are happening. Players are starting to go towards incentives. Teams that are totally out of the hunt have young players that they're trying to show out, and kind of we're at that point where the cream of the crop is rising and everyone else is kind of floundering down, and every point kind of matters. So excited to talk about some good matchups tonight. We've all got some PODs for you guys. Our buddy NZ obviously is not with you guys, or not with us today. He is being a W dad at home, but we do have a play from NZ that we will add to our Puck It 4 in honor of him being here. Here we go. Here's a chalky one to get us started, guys. Does Kevin support this? Matthews for a goal. Matthews goal. McKinnon SOGs, and then Pasternak over 1.5 points. Without knowing anything about this off the top of my noggin, sounds good. I mean, chalky, but all these dudes have been killing it recently all season, and they're in good matchups tonight. So I would assume that this looks fairly decent without any prior knowledge, but let's have a little gander at this before we get started.
I'm going to gander at it right now. I'm just running the most recent model because John Tortorella has decided that he's scratching his best defensive center against Austin Matthews tonight, which seems like it might not be a good idea.
Why does he keep on doing this? It's insane.
He's also scratching Cam Atkinson. Like, it's not like he's only scratching one dude.
Yeah,
he just named this guy your captain. Like,
yeah, man.
Okay. Matthews is projected 54% to score a goal. He scored one last time against the Flyers. What were the other bets? McKinnon
for 5 SOGs against the Blues.
Yep. McKinnon's projected 5.30. And
okay.
This one could be dicey.
Who are the Bruins playing?
The Sens. Pasternak's
Sens,
projected,
right.
oh my God, 1.47 points right on the line. But he's kind of cooled down of late, so I might stay away from Pasternak.
I think love playing the Sens.
I would take him for a go if I was going to take him. But if you're going to take a guy for 2 points tonight, it's the guy playing in Nashville. It's Roman Josi.
Ooh. Oh, love hearing that, because we're going to talk about that in just a second, because I'm on that, Rachel's on that, Betsky has some thoughts on that too. Shaggy also is on the Predators because of science. He is on the -1.5 against the Sharks. He got -150 last night. It's not that anymore.
-150, jeez. My God.
Right?
That's
for the puck
such
line.
Juice. See, I parlayed
wild?
it. If you peep the scribs, you can see what I parlayed Nashville with. Peep the scribs.
You can go peep the scribs from Rachel today for some analytical bets. You can go peep the scribts from Betsky for some from the Coors Light Betsky Stones, and then see where they line up. Where we're going to do that today. We were actually texting in the group chat before we got started, and I didn't know, I had not looked at either scribbles from either of these beautiful people. And one of my plays was Yossi, which we'll talk about in a second. And the other one was that I wanted to touch on was a guy that is a new team member on the Lightning. And Betsky was like, yo, I'm literally just writing about him right now. So we were all kind of seeing things the same way, which is always fun / terrifying.
Yes.
But we'll find out. Excited to have you guys here. Like I said, this is brought to you by Betting News. You guys can go peep the scribbles of these fine amigos and everybody we have at Betting News at bettingnews.com. It's free for you guys. Free. Go get involved. Go check out the QR code in the top corner of the screen and get involved with everything we got going on. Sign up for our Bracket Mania Challenge. It's a free bracket tournament with everybody. We've already got almost 100 people in there. So get involved. You have a chance to win if you fill out the best bracket. Betsky, myself, and Sook did it on episode 5 of the Vibe Check, which just dropped. Even though none of us know dick about college basketball, we gave it our best go.
You didn't have Maggie or Colby in there.
Nope, just 3 of us.
Love
and we
it.
actually.
Vibes.
So I watched. Yeah, vibes. I watched Super Stash Bros today. If you guys tuned in, hope you enjoyed that with the lads. They put together their bracket today, Betsky, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. We did all right.
Nice.
We did okay. Yeah, they went chalky too. They had like 3 of the 4 number 1 seeds in the finals. Like we were chilling. So interesting to see. Go check out episode 5 of the Vibe Check. There's some listen to the end. That's all I'm gonna say. Just make sure you listen to the very end of the episode, or just fast forward to the end of the episode because it's worth it. Trust me. There might be some talks of Willem Dafoe. That's all I'm gonna say. So go listen to it. Go check it out. What's up? Goes by Stacko. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I'm glad to be missed. It's nice when I am out the stream and like people aren't like, yay, SPJ's gone. It was good. Good photo shoot with the lady. I have a secondary past life as a model and an actor, and every once in a while I get behind a photography camera. And my fiance and I did a photo shoot for a country western 70s theme photographer. So
I saw the picture. It was neat.
That's pretty cool.
I looked like retro Woody from Toy Story with long hair. So
yeah, it was like cocaine.
I love myself some Toy Story, so that I like that.
It was vibes. I'm excited to see the photos. It was pretty cool. The meeting's not till 7. Oh,
What's
baby,
the meeting?
Let's go. So I'll go ahead. I'll drop this, and then we'll dive in and talk about the NHL tonight. But Shaggy and Colby are going to be featured streamers on the Twitch Sports channel during March Madness. They will have their own spot on the show, being guests during a stream. That's all the information I know. These guys have a meeting at 7 today. So we'll find out what's going on. If your meeting's at 7, Shags, I might come and hop in with you guys just to, say what's up. But we'll talk about it afterwards. But we're glad you guys are here. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Look at this, dude. I just love the energy right now.
Right now.
I love the energy right now, dude.
This man might be on what we were discussing pre-stream.
Could be. As we speak right now. He's going out on the ice tonight, in fact. Love it. All right. We appreciate you guys being here in the chat with us. Drop your favorite plays in the NHL tonight. We're about to talk about the whole slate.
Did you see what I did to Shaggy during their Selection Sunday stream?
No. What did you do?
Okay, so they were doing Selection Sunday. He had the whiteboard like behind him. And he was dressed real nice, and I texted and I was like, I need you to do your best Steve Kornacki impression at the big board.
Oh my god.
And he actually got up and
did
a really good job, and so much so that I was in tears laughing. Like I was dying. It was so funny. Had the energy, had the vibe. Like we were doing a vibe check 100 on the Steve Kornacki impression.
200%. I actually like that guy. He's pretty funny.
He's fantastic. He's so much. Like I don't know. Like I'm Canadian. I don't know shit about how like anything that happens, but I can tell you where Allegheny County is. Let me tell you that.
That's awesome. Broke down the East region as Steve Kornacki. That's so good, dude.
Yeah,
I need to go back and watch. I was gonna join them, and I had I went and put my fucking button up on and my jacket. I was ready to go, and they finished. And then Betsky ripped my heart out again by saying Colby was nice looking and I looked like poo poo. So
I haven't scrolled far enough.
Yeah, all right, whatever. That's what I would say too. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's talk about some hockey. Should have a good, like I said, massive slate tonight. Lots of really good games out there. Let's go ahead and pull the slate up for you guys. You can have a little gander. Drop if you guys have any questions in the chat. Drop them in here. Let's get it loaded up right here. Bring it up on the screen. Betsky, I'll let you hop in first, homie. What is your favorite play out there tonight? I know you wrote about a few. There's some good spots out there. We're going to talk about quite a few of them. But what would you say is your favorite for the puck at 4 tonight?
Yeah, one that's a little bit sneakier. I mean, I love Jack Eichel shots. I love Caulfield shots today. And you're still getting those at nice prices, but I'm sure people have seen that on Twitter and whatnot a little bit. So for something a little bit sneakier, I pulled Tyler Bertuzzi, and I just think I realized I wrote Todd Bertuzzi in the article, which is a big no-no.
Nice.
But
old Todd.
Expected punches to the head.
Yeah. But Tyler Bertuzzi point for around even money to plus like 110 I've seen. So he's playing on the top line with Austin Matthews. Marner's still out. The scoring's kind of happening up and down the lineup for Toronto because of that, and they've been dipping a little bit on goals. Oh geez, I just saw that Trent's on Eichel.
Who the hell is Trent?
Oh, you don't know who Trent is? You know Book It with Trent?
The Fade God.
Fade God?
What? See, this is the thing. It's like I'm not actually on gambling Twitter. Like
Okay.
you guys are my friends. So it's like I follow
Sure.
you guys, but I don't
Sure.
see. I know Rob Pizzola because Rob Pizzola is my actual friend. Dom Lustrician, actual friend. But like otherwise, if you're not my actual friend, I do enough gambling. I don't want to see that on my timeline. so I don't know any of this.
All right, so Trent, I'll give you the 10-second elevator cell job. Trent is a guy who he kind of basically created the streaming space in gambling Twitter. He runs a show called The Surgical Stream, which is on the Book It Sports. This is actually where we all kind of met. And then what you can do is you can go on there, you pitch a play to him, your favorite play of the day, and then you leave. And he has 500, 600 people viewing every single day. And like people come on and pitch and plays, and then he puts together a parlay at the end of the show with like his favorite plays. He got famous because he used to stream on TikTok, and like he's a rat shit gambler. He just can't press the right buttons.
He's
just
got
sucks.
like the worst luck I've ever seen.
Wait, so he's famous for being bad?
They call him the Fade God. He actually does hit bets. I've seen him hit a lot of bets. He's good at it, and he's great for content. He's a awesome dude, really cool guy.
My brain is short circuiting right now.
Yeah, I'll send you the Twitter. You'll know why. Why.
I don't know any of this because I'm like not really in the gambling side of it. Like somebody reached out and was like, "You follow Betsky on Twitter," and I was like, "Yeah, I actually like know him." Like what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Betsky's low key famous, man. If you didn't know. I had beers with him, which is awesome. I'll have beers with you one day too,
down
Rachel.
The hill at that spring training game was 12.
Oh yeah, my back was fucked up for 2 days.
The fact I will give you flowers, homie. The fact that you did the Freddie Freeman dance is the greatest thing that you could have ever done, and then you went up and one-upped it, like she said, and rolled down the fucking hill.
I'm gonna make that into a GIF and just use it in our group chat.
Absolutely, needs to be done.
I will do that after stream.
Yeah, this is a good. Watch one of Trent's streams and you'll get it. I'll send you the link. Yeah. You can tap in for a minute. It's great content. And again, it's where we all met. Perfect. Like it used to be something different. It's still continuing. They're awesome. Again, they're awesome people that run it. It's kind of taken a little bit of a different change in direction in certain ways. But I'll send you the link afterwards. We'll talk about it later. But back to hockey. Betsky, sorry, we interrupted your train of thought with all the things Eichel related.
I just needed to know who the hell Trent was.
Yeah. It was an important segue.
I'll roll down the hill on this prop too. So Tyler Bertuzzi, not Todd Bertuzzi. For a point, again, round even money. I've seen it around plus 110 as well. Top line with Austin Matthews. The big thing is he destroys the Flyers. So in his last 6 games, he has hit a point in 5 of them and has 10 points in those 6 games against them. Don't know what the Flyers did to him. Don't know if there's some weird history from the draft or someone in Flyers management did a bad Yo Mama joke to him. I don't know what it is, but he keeps on rolling. I almost took this 2 nights ago when he played against them, but I think I took his shots instead. And of course he had 2 points. Yeah, the Flyers are looking a little bit up and down right now. They're trying to hang on to a wild card spot. Just got slaughtered. I think it was 4-5 against Boston, and then lost to the Maple Leafs 2-6, and they're getting them 2 days after that. I kind of like Flyers maybe a little bit in the dog situation here after 2 lousy games, but I'm a little hesitant to pull the trigger on that because I've noticed some trends lately where teams that get blown out just kind of keep on getting wrecked. So I'm a little weary on that, but I think we're going to get at least a little bit of back and forth here. And again, Bertuzzi's on the top power play unit. Flyers are giving up like the 5th most penalties over the last 10 games. On the top line with Matthews, any top 6 forward with Austin Matthews getting plus money for a point seems like a decent bet on my book. So,
dude, his 2+ points is plus 540.
Wow, and he's done it. He's done it in 4 out of 6 games against the. Oh wait, that's shots.
Did you say plus 540? I'm gonna need to send a text message to somebody about that.
It is
plus.
He's hit 3 of the last 6, so he's hit that in 50% of games against the Flyers over the last 6. I don't know how. Yeah, this is just pulling up a quick look. I don't know how far back this goes, but I'll take a look too.
Because I mean, that's whack. I mean, plus 100 for a regular point, obviously great value. Plus 105, I'm actually seeing live right now. But for 2+, like you said, you just had it for 5 days ago. And if that hit rate's standing true, which I believe you, I trust you, Betsky, then...
Well, and he's going to be recovering pucks, right? So you would think that, like, very similar to when, like, Zach Hyman or Michael Bunting played on that line, you would think that's the guy that's going to go get the puck, recover it, and then either crash and bang at the net front, or he's getting it to 34, and 34 is capable of going cheddar at any given moment. And so, yeah, I don't hate that at all. I just shot a text to somebody who's pretty in the know, so I'm like, I need to know what your opinion is on this. That could be a good lotto play.
Yeah, that could.
I think we should put that in our lotto when we get there. I like it at the regular point too, though, dude, as just a regular straight bet for the BetSpresso. Is this what you want for the BetSpresso for the puck at 4, or did you want something different?
Maybe I may do something a little bit safer depending on what we all cook up for it. So
we can save him for the 2+.
Yeah,
that's just I'm all right. I'm straight betting this right now. Because the amount of times on this...
the history doesn't go too far back, actually. So it does look like it's kind of capped off on those 6 games. But then he does have another multi-point game in his career against them. But
hey, the amount of times on this show, especially this show, well, all of our shows really, that we'll be talking about all these things, and then I only end up betting like 2 or 3 of them, and I go, one for 3 or 2 for 3, which is fine. That's good. And then I look back and think about all the fucking bangs we talked about and just don't touch it. So, I'm going to sprinkle on this right now while we're talking about it.
Oh, like that other night where we hit the lotto and I opened my betting app all excited and realized I forgot to press bet. That was fun.
That's always a good time. Yeah, I hate that.
Threw my phone at the wall. Let's just say that. I was very upset.
Speaking of, how's your wrist?
So I don't need surgery.
That's
good. Yep. It's an 8-week recovery. So my golf situation is being pushed back. Basically, when I'm not on stream or like not on TV, I have it in an air cast, but it doesn't look as good when I'm doing that. I got a needle in it, so now I don't feel pain.
Nice. That's good. I guess.
So
that's the shitty recovery
been
process.
Like a week and a half now. So
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's getting better. For those of you who weren't here, I ate it and either could have had a broken jaw or this wrist. So
you did. I
saw somebody ask about the Blues, and the model actually likes them tonight.
Kevin Landon is so excited, dude.
Landon's got to be bricked.
Bricked up. So I want to get Rachel's POD for you guys, and then I'll give my POD. We'll have a little segment where you guys can ask a couple questions in the chat for Kevin for some little data backing from the model. And then we'll cook up we'll do some cooking. So don't ask me to stand up, guys. Don't worry, we're not going to. Don't worry. Stay seated, sir. Stay seated.
Now.
Stay down. But Rachel, Are you going to talk about Roman? Because if you're going to talk about Roman, I need a second to find another one, which I can.
I'll leave Roman to you.
All right, fair enough.
I got
Great,
you.
Get after it then.
I'm going with Nikita Kucherov. I really should have worn my Kucherov T-shirt. I didn't. There was not enough forward thought in this. But I'm going Nikita Kucherov for an assist. He has 16 assists in his last 10 games, at least one assist in all of his last 10 games. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. I want to say it's at. I actually have it right here. So it's at -150, so it has some chalk to it. But my model has the odds of him getting an assist tonight at 82%. And -150 is an implied odds of like around 59, 60. And so that's still 20% value. So for me, I look at that. That seems pretty good. I strictly values hit it in every single game. Vegas has given up 3+ goals in, I believe, 7 of their last 10 games. So they're struggling defensively. Their penalty kill is struggling. And Nikita Kucherov is Nikita Kucherov, and he's got some chemistry with Stamkos. And if you look at Stamkos's point line, it's -190. And the correlation play there is enormous. And so I think if Stamkos is getting on the board, it's likely because Kucherov is passing him the puck. So I'm going with Nikita Kucherov to record an assist tonight. You just can't buck away from like the trend. Kevin saying that he is the most likely to record an assist tonight in the entire league, outside of the obvious guy in Edmonton, which doesn't even count at this point. Yeah, no, I've actually removed him from like the best bets because I'm like, that's just always there. So yeah, I'm just going with
set it and forget it.
Yeah. Exactly. That's one of those.
It's been a lot of times I've used McDavid 2+ points when I'm like, well, all right. I mean, it technically always is the best bet, right?
Hey, man, it's like Josh Hart in the NBA is RA right now. I just don't even think about it. I just bet it, and it hits. And then his triple-double also randomly hits.
Last night was beautiful. I laddered his RAs and Sabonis rebounds, and so I had 16+ Sabonis rebounds, and then like Josh Hart like over, I want to say like 18.5 RA, and it was just so sexy. I was like, yes, this is great. But yeah, I'm taking Kucherov assist. That is, I love that play.
2 things. First of all, hi Paul. What's up, bud? Glad to have you here. He also likes the fact that you don't have a beard. That is why he loves you for many reasons, which he appreciates. Second question. You got a question from the chat. We'll go ahead and do this because they don't really care about my plays. What's up with Kucherov Sogs from Kevin? So guys in the chat, go. I will drop a play for you guys in a minute. But drop some questions that you guys might have for Kevin in the chat, and we'll get to that. Also, just as a reminder, you guys can get Kevin's plays additionally with Betalytics. If you sign up at Betalytics, get 30% off your subscription with the promo code BNews. You can get Kevin and so much more. Go check it out at betalytics.com. But go ahead and ask it in the chat. Kucherov SOGs, what are we thinking?
3.55, so pretty much right on the nose. I would, if you're gonna take Kucherov shots tonight, what I would personally do is take it in a parlay, bet it down to 3. So you could do like a Kucherov 3+, and then McKinnon 4+. That probably gets you 2+ money. You could also do Kucherov 3+, David Pastrnak 4+. That'll get you to plus money. So there's a couple of different things, but just because it's so close to the line, I would say always better to kind of like pair it, which is what I did. I think it was like last week. I did the Bedard Jones one where I did 3 and 2 instead of 4 and 3. And yeah, that's kind of how I would approach Kucherov from a Sogs perspective.
So Bets. The reason why I said Kucherov, because Betsky went to a Coyotes game. Was that this season, dude? Or was that last year?
Yeah.
It was this season, right?
It was last
Earlier
year,
this year?
Season, though.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, last year, this season. And he was yelling at Kucherov the whole game. And there's a great video on the social media machine saying Betsky going, Kucherov! Kucherov! It's so good, dude.
He took a penalty like after getting heckled like that for a good 30 seconds with the empty net. It was awesome.
That was also when you talked about him wearing the brown breeches. You remember that?
It was right around then, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he had a bad couple of string of games, and it started with the
Kucherov. Can we get a net appearance?
He is in the other room, but I can maybe work on it.
Okay. All right.
I'll work on that. Just text the wife.
Yeah. Does Kevin have a beard?
Kevin is actually, it was named after a bird. So no.
Oh, no beard.
Actually,
feathers,
it was named
though.
after a bearded bird. So maybe Kevin does have a beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
A feathered beard. Kevin's got a beard. Yeah. This is when I bring people on with betting news, like one of the requirements within the interview process is what is the facial hair status that you can grow. I need to see like length and things like that. So that's why it was been asked. Not because it actually is a thing, but it just so happens that everybody that ends up on this channel has a beard. So the fact that Kevin has a beard is where Rachel's beard comes from.
I don't have a beard.
No beard. Okay, keep dropping some questions in the chat if you have some questions for Kevin. But
yes, Kevin from Up. Yes, Kevin from Up.
Nice. I fucking knew it. Yeah, I know, Paul. Sorry, bud. All right, as I said previously, Rachel and I are kind of on this. I think Betsky also kind of agrees with this play as well. Give me Roman Josi. I took him for an assist at -120. Now, this is not on the blue book. I don't really know why. You can't find the assist prop.
You know why?
Why?
Because they know.
They know. Well, it's there are no assist props. You cannot take one assist for anybody.
That's probably why. I mean, they're like, well, we didn't even have any assists on that game, so it's not like we were just trying to not let you get the good value on Josi.
There's going to be 7,000 goals. Anyway, I took it on the green. I took it on. You can take it on any other book that you guys bet on. I got -120. Yeah, still pretty open value anywhere on the market right now. Here's the sell job. Sharks suck. They allow the most goals and the most assists in the NHL. That has not changed all season, as you guys know, because Shaggy's fading them consistently. They've gone through some decent little stretches where they've won a couple games here and there, but they suck. They ain't doing anything. The Predators, on the other hand, are hot as fuck. I don't have their numbers in front of me on how well
in their last 10.
They're like top 5 in goals for per game in last 10.
I was potentially talking to somebody in that organization today. That's why I have it on the top of my head.
Nice. I need to go to a game before the end of the season. I love going to Bridgestone. His point is very juiced. His point is -166 right now, which is the value I'm seeing, -210 somewhere places. I want to take the point for a parlay. However, the assist I really like as a straight bet. As Betsky said, the reason why it kind of scared him a tiny bit was because Roman Josi banged 2 goals yesterday, which is 2 points. But Roman's not really a big-time goal scorer. Like, he can score, but most of his points are going to come from the Apple department. He's had a point in 4 straight games against the San Jose organization, all of which were apples. Love the value here at -120. It's a little juicy, but I think that this game should be a fest. I think the trends will continue here. I do not see the Sharks being able... I mean, maybe the Sharks score a couple goals here, but I think the Preds can get the job done very easily. The Sharks also give up a lot of penalties. Roman Josi's quarterback at the power play. As you guys said, Nashville's been great the last month. But
in the last 2 weeks.
So, give me Roman. Love betting on this guy. Liked it. I let him kind of begin the season doing his thing, but he's been great the last couple months, as a lot of the Predators have been. So, give me the assist.
On my Norris ballot potentially.
All right, so I have a sad Norris story for you about Roman Josi. I bet Roman Josi. Was it last season? Was last season the season he came second to Makar, like by a point or something, or was that the season before last?
I think the season before that.
Season before last, yeah.
Okay, so season before last, when he had that incredible, scored the most points by a defenseman ever season and didn't win the Norris by 1 point because some bozo in Chicago voted him 5th. Didn't even have him on the fucking ballot. That's how terrible this motherfucker was. And
we've had conversations in the PHWA about like shit like that. You should get your voting rights revoked for a year.
Yeah, that's like, it sounds like it's like personal at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna see this year the Hart ballot. You are gonna see Austin Matthews left off of Hart ballots, and he's going to score nearly 70 fucking goals. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sorry, but if he doesn't have to win. But if you don't think he's one of the top 5 most valuable players in the league after nearly scoring 70, you don't know what you're doing.
I agree.
Absolutely. That was the whole thing with Josi. Like, I placed a ticket for Roman in the early in the season when I was like, he's gonna be good this season. Like, he might win the Norris, and I think I got it at like +1,000 or +1,500 or something like that. And I mean, Makar ended up being the odds-on favorite, but like it was Yossi, and it should have been Yossi, and I was so sour about that. I just couldn't believe it that he lost to fuck. And I mean, Cale Makar's awesome, but that was such a terrible thing. But yeah, he's kind of a sneaky pick this year. He's not going to win it this year, but
Quinn's going to win it because it's hashtag Quinn's turn. Even though he has been dog shit for the last month and a half.
Hasn't been great, but yeah.
No, if he is bad for the next couple of weeks, he might be in danger.
Yeah, Makar may be able to sneak it.
Exactly, but like,
you think Makar would take it over?
I don't know who would be the second best outside of him.
Noah Dobson's the other one, especially if the Islanders get in playoffs.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so I could see that.
Loving that right
now. I got Rick Tocchet for the Jack Adams at like plus 1,000 earlier this year. Just because I was like, well, if the Canucks are gonna have a good year and I have to sit through it, I need to win money. So I have like the Hughes Norris at an obscene number. I have Tocchet. I had Thatcher Demko, and then I cashed that out at like plus money. So I basically went on like if the Canucks are gonna be good this year, I'm going to win money on it.
Yeah,
like and if they aren't going to be good, that's more than fine with me. But at least I've covered myself if they are. And so that's kind of where I'm at.
That's exactly what I did with the Predators this season, that Yossi should have won the Norris. I think I bet on Saros to win the Vezina too. And he was, I think, top 3 in voting for that. So same type of logic.
Should pretty much be top 3 every year, except maybe this year.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be Hellebuck, but we don't vote on that. The GMs, for some stupid reason, vote on that. Yeah, don't even get me started.
Just the Vezina?
Just the Vezina.
Interesting.
It's very weird, yeah.
Why?
Very, very weird. And they vote on the GM award, but that is not a real award.
This is circling me back to what we talked about when we started, before we got started. It might have something to do with that. Maybe that's circulating throughout the general manager's offices too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it is.
Sure. Absolutely. Funky. Anyway, back to tonight. So yeah, Roman Yossi for me, as I said, kind of co-signed by everybody. Let's kind of just set it and forget it at this point. Shaggy is on the Preds, -1.5. I like a -2.5. If you really want to get cheeky. I mean,
I want to know who's starting tonight.
Is it Saros? Is he confirmed?
That's the thing, is like, I'm not touching it unless Saros is starting.
I hate betting on the Predators to do anything except for Roman Yossi. Like literally, money line total. Very, very rarely I like to touch them in any way. That came out weird, but you know what I mean.
I will figure this out for us before.
They're -175.
Yes, he is starting tonight.
-1.5. Oh yeah, then they should smash them. Literally. Anywho, okay, let's do a little cooking. Let's have some fun. Guys, keep dropping some questions in the chat. If you have some questions about the NHL tonight, love to hear what you guys got. Where do we want to start? Well, Inzi's honorary mention pick is, for him not being here, but we love our dog, is Adam Fox for a point against the Rangers. I don't have any. I didn't look this up whatsoever. Do you guys have any back story here against Fox against the Jets? Any thoughts on this?
I think it's okay. So it's dangerous in that the Jets don't give up a ton, but I looked at it, and like, he is the Ranger most projected, with the highest projection to get a point tonight. So
it's also -125 just for a point.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
He's had really good value all week.
The Jets are without their head coach tonight. And I know people don't think that necessarily has an impact. It does.
Mm-hmm. He had a point when they played earlier this season, and he has had a point in 4 of his 4 straight games, with 5 points in his last 4 games.
The one thing that I don't love is his home splits, but I'm totally fine with riding it.
Let's see.
He's had a point in
games at home, 77% on the road, but
he's had a point in 2, 3, 5 of his last 7 home games.
62%
for a point.
Yeah, so that's well over the implied odds.
Let's take it. I mean, it's Inzi's pick. He likes it. Let's take it. It's -125. I'm seeing. So let's rock with it. Betsky. I know you said Bertuzzi, but I kind of want to do the 2+ for the line.
Yeah, I do too. I'd rather go big on that.
All right, word.
I mean, I don't mind Eichel shots.
What do we think about? Oh no, we talked about this. Never mind.
I love Brady to Chuck shots today. I really like it at 3.5. I wish we could alt it.
Is it 4.5?
Yeah.
Oh, against the Bruins.
4.5. Yeah, 4.5 is so high against Boston.
I'll do Chikrin shots. I'm not on.
I like Chikrin.
I liked all day.
I wrote that one down, Betsy. I like that. Minus 110 over 2.5. He's hitting both games against the Bruins the last two, and he's been ripping, man.
Yeah, I think he's always been pretty good against Boston, and I think it may go back down to when they took Charlie McAvoy over him.
Oh.
Well, he's got in his last 5 games, he has 3 games with 4 shots, 1 game with 5, and 1 game with 3. So this guy is firing the puck right now.
2.5 minus 110. That gets the job done.
That hits an 8 of 10. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Rachel, do you want to roll with Kuch for an assist?
Yeah, I'm taking.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I like that. What's the value on that I'm looking at here? Let me pull it up.
Minus 150 ish.
Yeah, just see if I'm getting that. Hopefully,
his points like minus 470. It's
disgusting.
Ridiculous.
So I got to plug this in on ESPN Bet because every time I do, we hit. And I always forget to look and track it because it's not in like the main book I use. And then somebody will be like, "Oh, we hit it." And it's like, "Oh shit!" And then I go to my ESPN Bet,
and you're like, "There it is."
It's beautiful.
That's true.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. I'm getting minus 150. So there we go. Butter chicken. Go stack 'em.
Man, I don't know how.
Ooh,
I have so much respect. I saw what Kyrie Irving said the other day about playing a full basketball game during Ramadan, and I with my actual when I work in sport, the soccer players that are playing 90 minutes during Ramadan, how is that a thing?
That's crazy.
Do you know the story about Kyrie? Also, I know this is a hockey show, but I do have a 2-unit wager tonight, and I will tell you what it is in a second. Which I don't do 2 units incredibly often, but I do have one tonight. But Kyrie, do you remember that game where he was on? I think it was last season or the season before last, where it was in Ramadan and he was fasting and he had a shit first quarter, disappeared for 10 minutes, went and ate something because the time happened.
The gel packs and stuff.
The time happened where he could start eating and came back and just destroyed, absolutely destroyed. It was pretty crazy. I just let me finish building this parlay. I will drop my 2-unit play. It's in the NBA. That's why, but I won't spend too much time talking about it. It's on my Twitter too. I posted it last night. I just want to find Yossi here. I'm looking at 472 right now with 3 legs. Yossi's going to get us to close to plus 1,000, I would imagine. I'm gonna take Yossi just for a point. I'm gonna take Yossi for a point
to play
we
it safe.
Did this last week.
We did. Let's go back to back, baby. So, all right, we got Adam Fox for a point. Jacob Chikrin for minus 110. I'll never forget learning how to pronounce that guy's name. That was a fun day. Nikita Kucherov for an assist. Roman Yossi for a point. Plus 817. Plus 817 gets the job done. Oh,
that's good luck in Chinese, man. That's really good luck in Chinese. Oh,
hell yeah.
Yes.
I have a little
and then 1 + 7 is 8. 88 means tons of wealth.
Nice.
Ooh. I'm boosting it though to make
it. For those of you who don't know.
I had a parlay that ended up being plus 777 odds, so that's gotta hit, right?
Wow, that's nuts.
You know what? This is crazy.
I'm so
Actually, you want to plug this in and
let me bet it first.
Okay.
So I have 817. I did a boost. If you guys want, it's on the green book. If there is a boost for NHL action today, I got plus 10,1022. Yeah, that'll do. But bad. Yeah, Betsky. Yeah, that'll do.
I've been plugging in plays on the app that will give you links out, like Outlier does when you look it up, and then you can post a FanDuel link, and I post those into the Parlay Science Discord with all my slips and whatnot. On Saturday, I shit you not, my first one I did was plus 420. I plug it in, and it's showing me the odds at plus 420 on Outlier. And when it gets to FanDuel, it adjusted to 421 or 419, switched it off by 1. I was like, maybe something adjusted. The second slip that day, I posted like cooked up an outlier was plus 666. Go to FanDuel and it was plus 665.
Huh.
It doesn't want to give you like weird like symbolic
like weird
numbers.
The numbers.
Yeah, it's like FanDuel's like changing it so you don't have like
someone's gonna
wild.
cook up chef's gonna cook up a bet that's like 420.69 and it's gonna like completely adjust
and
it
they'll
to
be
get
like
both of those numbers out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
They
want
would rather
to
just
keep
give
on
you,
trying to
like-
do it and see if I can ever get one at those like types of rates.
Damn.
Because what
right.
if it was like a good gambling thing where it's like switching it so it's not like so like people tail it just because of the odds.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna have to. Okay, we gotta issue a challenge to the chat. Whoever can get FanDuel to like
To
have
actually
a 420.
yeah.
I've had a couple like 169s, like that kind of thing, but not.
Yeah,
I'm,
but
now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had a 420.
I don't know if I have either. I have on some other things, but not. I don't know if I have on FanDuel. And sometimes I'll just like adjust it to make it look like that.
So wait, hang on. Fox. I just remembered what it was. I've had some wild numbers, and honestly, it makes me press the button. Like I'll see it.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, well,
Media
now I
want
have
it.
to hit. And that's what I did on both of these. And then I got into FanDuel and I was like, wait, it's one off though. Not
Right.
two, not
That's
5, not 10, 15 off. It
One.
was like one digit off each time.
The other thing I figured out about FanDuel that other books don't do is they round down.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're a dumbass nerd like me, you actually sit here and calculate the probability of what the parlay should be. And FanDuel always takes it down a few points. So it's like, I'll calculate it. And the parlay should be, let's say it's supposed to be like plus 400. They'll knock it down to like 391 or whatever. And it's like, why?
Weird.
It's always rounding down. Yeah.
And maybe that's what was happening to me, but still.
Yeah, that's
crazy. That sucks. All right. Puck at 4, scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Yossi point, Chikrin over 2.5 SOG, Kucherov assist, Fox for a point, plus 817. The lucky number in Chinese. Bang, indeed. Let's cook a lotto.
Okay.
And we're starting off with our guy, Mr. Bertuzzi.
Oh, I was going to say McDavid?
the toothless wonder. I mean, I'm down for McDavid. Let's take Master Bertuzzi for 2 points. This lotto might get into the plus 100,000 range with fucking starting off with a plus 500 leg.
Christ.
All right, so Bertuzzi for 2 points. I still can't believe it's plus 540. Okay. I have a couple of thoughts here that we could go with. So I was looking at a couple guys for goal scorers. We were talking about Kuznetsov earlier. I like his shots. His 3+ shots, which I was telling Betsky this before we got started, is plus 210. And he's had 3 shots in 4 straight games. And the Islanders, Betsky said they are a little better. We were talking about this before recently over the last 10 days. But overall, they do bleed shots, and the Hurricanes shoot a lot. And Kuznetsov's been great. So I like the 3+. I also kind of like his goal. His goal's plus 370. He scored a goal in 2 of his last 3 games. That was one look that I was looking at. Another one is Duclair for a goal. Or Duclair.
I would like Duclair for a goal over Kuzi. But that Kuzi look is good. I may actually.
I like the Kuzi shots look for sure.
I do too.
His volume sucks.
I mean, bias of how he was playing in Washington, and this is a guy that's like trying to save his career right now. So,
and Rod loves him. Like he's putting him out in a bunch of. I don't even know why. I've been watching.
I think it's to give him that second lease on life. You know, like if you want a high skilled player like that has looked like really sluggish and just not motivated to snap back into it, you gotta give him opportunity. You can't just be like
3+ is plus 410.
No, plus 215.
Oh, I'm hammering that.
Yeah, I bet it.
I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, I'm not even gonna wait.
There you go. Yeah, I was looking at it to start, and I was like, oh, Kuznetsov has been really good. Start for the for the Canes, and I looked at the value because I was like, his 1.5 is minus 144, which is whack to me. Great straight bet if you want to throw that in. It's a little juicy, but like 2 shots for this guy right now. But his attempts is the thing. He doesn't shoot that much. His attempts in the last 4 games is 4, 5, 3, and 3. So it's like, got to just hope they hit the net.
The thing about Kuznetsov, though, and I remember looking at this like when I was actually working in the NHL, is like he is in the top 3 percentile of guys who hit the net on their shot attempts. So there's like this thing, there's a stat that is measured not publicly. And he was in the top 3 or 4th percentile of like his shot attempts, the most amount hit the net. So he might not have the volume, but like Matthews is another one where it's basically like if he is shooting, like if he's getting attempts, he is gonna sail over kind of thing.
20/20 vision
accurate
type of guy. Yeah.
He doesn't get shots blocked because he would rather. He's one of those guys that would rather hold on to the puck than get a shot blocked, which is why you see that.
He's also, net front. So like, just nice and easy. Again, 3
reflections. Those count as dogs.
Where is he playing on? Does he play on either power play unit?
I believe he's a PP2. Yeah, let me check right now.
I could be wrong. Yeah,
I just had it up. 1 second.
Because that obviously matters. I know the Isles.
He's on the top. Did they? No. Okay, Gensel's back, so he's on the second power play unit. But he is him and Nichash on that side are they're the primary shooters on that power play. So yeah, I like that.
I was also looking at Martin as well. He has some good hit rates against the Isles too. But let's go with Kuznetsov. 3+, 215. Let's just hope that he gets the 3 on the net. Let's hope that he sticks with the accuracy. Again, I kind of like the goal too, just as a sprinkle. But I know, so Betsky, I know you like the Duclair look for the goal or for the point, which is plus money. We were both kind of talking about that.
Goals plus 300.
I like that too.
I got it queued up right here. I love it. Last game was the first time he didn't get a goal since he joined Tampa, and I think he has like 7 goals in his last 10 games. And it's like
he has 7 goals. He has 7 goals in his last 7 games.
Yeah.
Getting back
to so he had top line now, and we like Kucherov assists. So you could literally get Kucherov assists to Duke.
All in one fell swoop.
I wanted to pull up this real quick too. This was an interesting comment. The taco on Prize Picks is Talbot. Yeah, it's tempting. Chicago shot is what scares me if they can get enough shots on goal.
What is a taco?
It's like a discounted. It's Taco Tuesday on Prize Picks, so it's like a discounted prop. And they usually give out a couple options and let the community vote on it. Okay. So yeah, Chicago's actually like in the top 10 for shots on goal recently, but they've been playing at home, and this is on the road in LA. It just really worries me. So I don't know. I don't love it, but they're always decent value if you're fine with taking like anything that's 25% off or whatever it is.
Yeah. The tacos can be cursed. However, they can also be free.
Yeah. They can be very good sometimes. I like the Duke goal look.
Duke goal is plus 300. To round this out.
Jesus, that's so scary.
I know, right? To round this out, do we feel good about Yossi for 2 points?
I didn't even give mine yet.
I thought that. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Was that
going to be yours?
Wait, what do we have in there right now? We have Bertuzzi, Kuznetsov.
For 2 points, three shots for Kuznetsov, Duclair for a goal. We need one more.
Oh, so we're doing, how many legs are we doing?
4.
Okay.
We're at plus 7,964 right now.
Okay, so I'm flip-flopping between Forsberg 5+ shots and Konechny 4+ shots.
We can't do Konechny because we already have. Oh yeah, we can. Never mind.
Are we then
Forsberg? That's like plus
Forsberg 5+ against. Forsberg 5+ is plus 115.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, 6+ is not. I don't hate that either. Like, I'm looking at his splits right now, and he's got 8, 7, 6, 6, 6, 5. So he's had 6 in 4 of his last 10. He's had.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Sharks.
It's exactly like.
I mean, Yossi 2 points is plus 240. I thought you were going to say that, but.
Oh, I mean, I want to say that, but I know we have him in the.
Got double dip. He's also only had 1.4 straight against the Sharks, not 2. He hasn't ever done that, but he's kind of on a heater right now. So, and what's to say he could score again tonight and have an apple? I don't know. It's your pick.
Oh,
or we could. I know Betsky did like the Eichel shots. We could ladder that.
Yeah, and Kevin loves it. Like Eichel 5+.
Oh, we'd have to take Duclair out though.
Sometimes it lets you same game goal and shots on FD.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah. You just can't do points.
Oh, all right.
Because you can do it. Well, I know you can do it with the same player. Let's see.
I think you can do it with because it's all SGPs.
You could do you could do goals and shots. You just can't do points and assists. Which
you can
so
do it
5.
together.
So 5 shots for Eichel.
Awesome. Yeah,
5 shots for Eichel.
It makes the Duclair Eichel thing plus 900.
Mm-hmm. So Duclair for a goal, Eichel for 5 shots, Bertuzzi 2 points, and Kuznetsov for 3 shots, and that's plus 20,808.
Oh,
that's a
what is it?
Pretty number staring
Duke?
At me. Without Duke,
that's also really good luck in Chinese. Damn it, I'm gonna get swindled into taking this.
Plus what is 5706 without Duke.
Damn, you gotta put Duclair in.
He's scoring a goal. He's banging one in.
From an Akuzi assist.
From Akuzi assist.
Akuchi.
That would be so nice. I'm gonna.
All right. It's plus 20,808. I'm gonna lock this in before it changes because this is the only type of superstition I believe in with this kind of shit.
That's also really good luck in Chinese.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, all right, chat, here we go. Now, as we always say with the lottos, bet them straight.
$1 on it.
Yeah, put $1 on it. I put $5.69 because I'm a weirdo, but put $1 on it. Put 25 cents. Bet them all individually. They're all like plus 500, plus 200 legs, you know? Sprinkle it, dust it. Jack Eichel for 5 shots. Anthony Duclair for a goal. Tyler Bertuzzi for 2 points, dude. If he scores 2 fucking points, Betsky, I swear to God, I'm going to fly to Arizona and kiss you on the mouth.
Kiss you on the mouth, yeah.
On the mouth. We're going to chug. I'm going to hand you a pitcher of Coors, and we're going to chug it together, and then I'm kissing you on the mouth. And then Evgeny Kuznetsov for 3 shots, plus 20,808. Chilling like a villain.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the regular guy, bucket 4, in honor of our dog in Z, we have Adam Fox. Oops, shit. I forgot it's on the wrong book. Here we go. Adam Fox for a point. Roman Yossi for a point. Jacob Chikrin plays for the Senators, over 2.5 SOGs, and then Kucherov for an assist. It's going to be stuck in your head forever now. Plus 817. Bing, bong, bang. Actually, you're right. Bad reunion. Better than a Powerball and better odds.
Yeah, it really is.
I
was thinking
the way
about
I look
that,
at
man.
it.
Me too.
It's honestly, that is the way, when I do lotto tickets, I always think about it that people buy scratch offs all the time. It's basically the same thing, except you actually are backing it with like legitimate sports knowledge and things that can actually that happen quite often. Whereas like scratch offs are literally just you're just hopefully getting lucky.
Fun story. Somebody when I was doing my master's at school, somebody in the statistics department was doing basically long shot parlays versus lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm.
You are more likely to hit a lottery ticket than you are to win $1,000 off the lottery. Never mind winning the lottery, just to win $1,000. That's the odds that we're talking about. So you might as well take chef's bets because you're more likely to win with those or are like lottos than you are to win even $1,000 in the lottery. That was a fun little thing I learned.
Backed by math, boys and girls. Backed by math.
I think you're like more likely to get struck by lightning than like win a lotto, like a lottery lotto.
The lottery. Yeah. The lottery.
Okay, here you go. Sure. Actually, it's a pretty quick Google. In a lottery in which you pick 6 numbers from a possible pool of 49, your chances of winning the jackpot correctly, so all 6 numbers, are 1 in 13,983,816. So 1 in 14 million. So that's like the type of parlay you would have to make in a sports book. So plus 14 million odds.
And I mean, Chef's won quite a few and hasn't bet.
Well, he said
million times. I think we can say.
Yeah. So like, and think about it, like if plus 14,000 odds is like 100 less.
Yeah, and he hit
right,
one.
Or is it like 1,000 less? The thousands, the millions, and millions to billions math
it's multiplied by
1,000 less.
Thousands. Yeah. And he just hit a plus 14,000 on Sunday.
Yeah, the only bet I didn't take because I didn't see it. I was very upset.
Oh my god,
me too.
Getting struck by lightning is 1 in 14,000. So Chef is like smacking, getting hit by lightning odds.
I was about to say Chef is basically getting hit by lightning. That is what Chef is.
Yeah.
Hey,
lightning.
I'd rather
strike twice.
It does, baby.
Ooh.
It does. I've ridden. We had to record the podcast, and so I missed placing that bet. I looked at that Spurs Nets game, and I was like, "Ooh, this should be fun." Missed it. But hey ho, glad Chef.
How about this one? The odds of a woman giving birth to identical quadruplets is 1 in 700,000.
Wow, I've definitely placed a couple of 700,000 parlays.
200 times less likely or more likely to happen than the lotto.
Wow.
There will be 200 sets of identical quadruplets.
The pain that my body is in thinking about that is like.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet.
Thinking about giving birth to 4 children at once, I would rather die.
Hi, Colby. Die. Good segue, homie. Thank you. He's saying hi to both of you as well. He's also asking me. He's also asking me what the stank is. Boys and girls, this is my 2-unit play tonight. I put 2 units on this. I booked it last night. It was my favorite bet. I've been doing some labbing late at night. It's been very nice for me. Give me Kyrie Irving. I could have taken 9.5 or minus 140 at his AR. I ended up taking his AR at 10.5 for plus 105. Luka is playing tonight. I was kind of under the assumption that he was a game time decision. Luka's playing. It doesn't matter. Love this number. He's hit this in 3 straight games. He's already played the Spurs once this season. And in that game with Luka playing, he had 16 RA, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. You know your boy sprinkled the triple-double for plus 10,000, even though that's probably not hitting. I love the 4.5 assist line, the 4.5 rebound line, if you'd like to take that straight. He had 9 rebounds in his last game against the Spurs. He's also hit that in 3 of his last 4. His assist line as well is 4.5. I think it's at 4.5. Yep, 4.5 minus 140. He's had 10, 12, and 9 assists in his last 3 games. He could hit his A&R with assists alone. I love the 9.5 line. I like the 10.5. Like I said, I took it for plus Chicky just because I wanted a little bit of the bump. I did also take his 8 and 8, which I got for over plus 1,000 for 8 rebounds and 8 assists. And then, like I said, I put the 10 and 10 together for a little plus 10,000 sprinkle. So 2 units, Kyrie Irving over 10.5 rebounds and assists.
He's on the Blackhawks.
He's on the Blackhawks.
Okay.
Blackhawks, indeed. Absolutely.
Yes.
The Dallas Stars.
Actually,
he's
on the Stars. He's on the
Stars. The only Dallas team that I like to bet on.
Speaking of the Dallas Mavericks and where Betsky lives, how would you feel, Betsky, about Mark Cuban buying the Coyotes?
Oh, that'd be awesome if he kept them here.
That would be his thing. Is like, I would buy the team and then I would pay for the building, and so that like basically nobody could tell me no.
Yeah, I'll take it.
He has fuck you money, right? So he can basically just say, I'm buying the team and I'm buying that land and I'm building it and I don't need your help. Go away.
Yep.
I like that. Is that like a rumor? Is that a possible thing?
It's not a rumor, but it's being discussed as like, because the Coyotes are going to like some stupid ass land auction. And if they lose that, the Morelos are going to have to give up the team because they are, for many reasons, cannot own a hockey team. But they were talking about how like the new owner that comes in basically has to be a guy that, I mean, hopefully wants to keep them in Arizona, but has the funds to be able to build an arena without needing government assistance, so that you're not relying on the government to like have a fucking place to play. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're willing to pay like 75 and you only need 25 from the government, that's a totally different conversation than what the Morelos are having, where they're like, please pay for 90% of this.
They're not, though. They're not asking for any public money on the
No,
last
now they
two.
just can't get the land.
Well, it had to be auctioned anyways. It's all, I mean, that's all government stuff. So the land is owned by Phoenix, and
that's the problem they're having is like, they want someone to come in and be able to go and say, like, I'm buying this land for a price that you can't refuse because I have so much money and I'm building this arena and I don't need your help. Like, that's for the Coyotes to stay in Arizona. That's kind of the talk about what's going to happen. And I'm like, it's so dumb to take them out of Arizona because it's such a huge market. But can you find an owner like Mark Cuban? And because he just bought out of
Suns. Exactly, the Mavericks.
Isaba's like $1 billion.
Ishbia, he wants. So Ishbia's thing, I don't know if this is like public or not, but like Ishbia's thing is like, if he's gonna help the Coyotes, the Morelos have to go. He's like, I'm doing this without like, or you don't get my help, basically.
I love big time business deals that you end up finding, because I think we always disassociate to these situations that like there are just people involved that are doing this. Obviously, there's billions of dollars of dollars at play. But we always forget that sometimes these deals either fall apart or go through because of the most basic human interaction thing. Like, I love the way he shook my hand. We're doing the deal. Yeah, like, it's always something, or like they picked up their fork weird, or they ordered the wrong drink, and I'm like, fuck that guy. We're not doing this. It's like, it's one of those deals.
Yeah, that's me, by the way. That's my podcast.
Oh yeah! Thanks for tapping in. What's up? What's up?
That's my. I'm like, that's the only way I can log into the comments.
Is this you? This is you as your burner. I thought it was like your other half. But that's cool.
No. He's cooking dinner. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. But yeah, no. That's the rumor. Is basically like they want somebody like Mark Cuban because they also think his impact on like being an NHL owner would be huge with like the board of governors and stuff. Because even though he'd be considered like a new owner, he immediately becomes one of the most powerful people in the NHL. Like it's Mark Cuban.
Well, and he did a really smart, fantastic job with the Mavericks and making them legitimate again. And then he like sold the stakes in it and kind of just made all of his money back and still has power in the team, but doesn't have any he basically made all of his money off the team, but is still the owner of the team. Like it was a great business move.
And he treats his employees super well, which is something that is absolutely not happening with the Coyotes right now.
Yeah.
Which I feel is super bad.
Colby, have you booked this yet? I know you're not going to put $100 on it. Please don't. But if you do want to sprinkle on the triple double, you can get it at plus 1,000 on the Roman Empire book. Just so you know. So if you'd like to dabble, my friend, go get involved. All right. I've had some fun today, guys. Been a good show with all of you guys hanging out, talking about the NHL. We had some fun banter today, which is always fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Oh, what's up, Buddy Jesus? Right at the death. In honor of Buddy Jesus joining us right at the end. This is the Puck It 4 we put together. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen, Yossi Point, Jacob Chikrin over 2.5 SOGs for the Senators. Nikita Kucherov for an assist, and Adam Fox for the Rangers for a point plus 817. Then the lotto. Fuck. I gotta get to it. The lotto.
You got it?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Declare goal. Bertuzzi 2+ points. Jack Eichel 5 shots. It's beautiful.
Plus 20,000.
So hot.
I'm getting tattooed on my leg right now.
Oh my dude. All right. Let's do this.
If it hits, I'll get the slip tattooed on my leg.
You don't say that, bro. We're live on a fucking show right now. You will?
Well, yeah, if it hits, I'll do it.
Chat.
I would text Anthony Duclair right now and be like, motherfucker, if you pass the puck tonight, I will kill you.
Yeah.
I was going to say we'll do a giveaway if it smacks, but I want to see this. We'll do a giveaway as well. We will give away... We'll give away a Puckett hoodie if this lotto smacks to you guys from our store. And Etsky will get a fucking tattoo and doing this dance while he does it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have nothing to contribute because if we're being honest here, if we hit something like this, I'm a woman. We all know what gambling people want, and that's not happening. So.
Wait, you're not going to get an OnlyFans? God damn it.
That's for the private Instagram account, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, we should. Chat, should we raid somebody? Who we raiding? Off the rest of the week. Hey, AP picks. That is good. Good to take breaks every once in a while from sports betting. You don't have to do it every single day. Good for you. Enjoy the break. Thanks for popping in regardless. Glad you're here. Hope you enjoyed the show, even though you ain't betting. Yep, let's raid somebody. Degen, is Degen live right now? Is he live? If so, we can raid Degen. Chat, who do we want to raid?
What is this?
Degen and mid-major. Let's go. Degen and mid-major. We're raiding Degen and mid-major. I just made the decision. All right, guys. So when you guys go pop in with Degen and mid-major, be sure to drop the dub. Say Happy March Madness to Degen and mid-major from us at Betting News. Appreciate you guys stopping by for Puckett today. Go follow Gretzky, Betskis, and Rachel Dory and myself at Sweatpants Jesus. Go follow all of us at Betting News. Appreciate you guys stopping by as always. The Stash Bros will be live tomorrow to get you guys nice and ready to rock and roll for March Madness. And then Thursday, we will be live all day. Shaggy and I will start the stream at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then the show will not stop until 12 o'clock Eastern when the day is done.
I'll swing by.
Oh, yeah, baby. You guys are welcome. Everybody's welcome. Should be a fun time on Thursday. We'll be sweating games, talking bets all day long. Get involved for the first day of March Madness. So be on the lookout for that. Follow us on all the medias if you're not already. We appreciate you guys so much. Guys, wave. Shags, can you press the button to rate us? Get the rate and going involved. Tell us how long it goes. Yes, Erskine. There we go. I love it when Shags is backstage. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Thank you so much. Tell me when the raid is done, and then we will send you guys. Drop some dubs in the chat for Mid-Major and DGen, friends of the program, and go enjoy their show. Appreciate you guys being here with us, talking all about the stick and puck. Shags, are we live? Have we done the things? Have we done it? Did we raid? W raid? I can't end the show until we raid it. That's why. We'll just stand here for a second. Rated! Bang! There we go. Boom, boom. Guys, go enjoy the show. Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate you.